Lord British rises and says, You now seem ready to make the final journey into the Great Stygian Abyss. Go with the strength of your companions. Good luck, and may the powers of good watch over you in this, your most perilous endeavor. The hearts and souls of all Britannia go with you now. Take care, Sim. I've got chills. They're multiplying. Him standing up, delivering that thing, and then the change in the theme music. Oh, I'm pumped. It is our final endeavor. We are going to take we're going to take no, we're not going to take anything. We're going to take a trip. I think, just for the sake of saying I did, we're going to nip over to you and pick up Jana as soon as we kill this boar. Whoa, that magic wand was cool. Nice. So as soon as we get the Felucia to give us waning or give us waxing, Maria, you know what to do. She's like the only spellcaster that reasonably has enough mana to even do that stuff. Gate travel, 40 mana. It's gross. Hornets. These guys aren't going to survive one round, probably. As long as we don't miss. Yikes. Maria? Yeah. Maria doesn't do quite as much damage in battle as Katrina does. But that's okay. She is a much better spellcaster. In fact, let's go through our stats. Sim. Intelligence 40. Decent spellcaster. Current experience, nil. To next level, nil. I cannot advance any further. Jeffrey is a fighter. My offense is 162. His offense is 140. And I have a mystic weapon. So, go Jeffrey. Katrina the Shepherd. Her offense is 147, but that's really magically enhanced by the mystic staff. An intelligence of 47, though, makes her a better spellcaster than I am, and with a mana pool of 61, now we're about the same. Maria cast a gigantic spell and still has as much mana as both of us, myself or Katrina. Her intelligence is 60, meaning that her spells are going to be crushingly devastating. And then we are out of our primary party. All right. We have one person to talk to right up here. This is not necessarily strictly optional. Jenna asks, do you still strive to treat all people as equal? Yes, I do. May I join you as advocate for justice? Yes, please join. Gladly, I will. Jana, Druid of You, joins the party. We now have a complete party. And Jana's a pretty accomplished spellcaster herself, if I remember correctly. Well, her intelligence is 30. Give her a magic wand or something. I'm pretty sure it enhanced it a little bit. Okay. This is actually exactly where we want to go. No, we can't go there. That's the gate to Moonglow. But it's the double New Moon Gate. So I want to go to Moonglow. I want to grab our ship. Or grab a ship. Need to find a new pirate ship. Sail it down to the Stygian Abyss. And make our final assault. Jellum was the place that had magical armor. I want to take a look. As soon as this moon changes, we'll cast our... Janet has enough magic to cast Gate. Okay, here we are at Jellum. Final preparations. We still have 8,000 gold, so if there is magical armor in here, we ought to be able to afford it. I think magical plate is what we're looking for. The question is, can someone like Jeffrey wear it? Buy. Magical plate. Jeffrey cannot. He's wearing the best armor he can wield. I think that probably means Dupree has to come with us. If I want to maximize. Oh, but Jeffrey hit like a freight train. Okay, let me check stats. Dupree. Dexterity 22, attacks more often. Offense with a magic sword, 123. Jeffrey. Dexterity 22, also, right? Are they the same? Yes. So they're both going to attack about the same number of times. Jeffrey just does a truckload more damage, but he can only wear magical chain. All right, well, I guess that's it. That's the party. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and equip. We're going to buy a magic plate. We're going to mount it on Dupree, and the reason is it would be nice to have a backup person able to come into the fray if necessary. Okay. Sim, Jeffrey, Maria, Shimino, what can you wear? Can you wear the magical chain? No. Dupree's armed. Julia? You can wear a regular plate. But you don't have a magical weapon. So, yeah. So, okay. Formation, we're going to put Dupree up above Shimino. It's basically in the first reserve. Because he's got a magic weapon and armor. If we find one of our people getting in trouble, we can swap him in. Jeffrey? We're counting on you to kick some ass. In this, our final assault. That takes us to Scarabray. 2 more gates. If I can cheat. From this menu cheat that I found. Takes us to Moonglow. Now we just need our... We need to find a pirate ship. So we will hang out here until one arrives. Nixie's. Maria? Want to give those guys what for, please? And I do want to check one thing. How much Mandrake root do we have? We still have 51 of the stuff. Alright, this is basically the last push before crushing and owning this game. Just waiting for a pirate ship to pull up. So we may sail it out of here. Due south along the western shore of the island of the Stygian Abyss and make our way inside. Pirates? Yes! I'm going to get loud and animated probably, and I wanted to close my door because it's getting up on 9 o'clock here local time. Alright. Giving these guys the beat down. We've got 50 mandrake root, which means we have a whole lot of tremors that could be cast. Got a fair number of nightshade still, so we can cast kill. We got our guys with these magic weapons doing crazy amounts of damage. Like, I guess, you know, Katrina and Maria don't necessarily need to have magic weapons because they can use their spells. Alright, the wheel of the HMS Capes makes sailing this a whole lot easier. Past the reefs and sailing south. As quick as the wind will carry us with the wheel of the HMS Cape. Accelerating our speed. We have control of the wind, so if it changes to be something unfavorable, we can fix it. Here we are at the edge, the western edge of the Isle of the Abyss. This mouth opening is only possible to enter with the wheel of the HMS Cape. We gotta walk across the poison plains, or the poison streams. This is all difficult terrain. Jana, would you do us the favor of curing some poison, please? A couple of us got... Well, only one of us got poisoned in that whole thing. Wow. Wow, here's some unique fauna of the area. Lava lizards. I don't, negate magic. That was the absolute wrong spell. That was the absolute wrong spell. I wanted to cast Tremor. I don't want to stay in this fight too long. These guys will light me on fire. Okay, keep missing. Please keep missing. Ouch. Jeffrey's on fire. Being on fire sucks. It's a fair bit of your percentage of your hit points lost every turn. I always imagine like the magic staff launching a bunch of missiles, much like Magic Missile. Whereas the magic wand launches a different type of projectile. Here we go. The entrance to the Great Stygian Abyss. Stygian Abyss looms before you, and the air ripples with illusions from the heat of the volcano. You recite from the Book of Truth, and the heat-addled illusions fade away. You begin to descend. As you descend, darkness envelops you. No spell or torch can pierce the darkness. You light the candle of love, and it shines as bright as the sun. No darkness can withstand such brilliance. You proceed into the depths. You find a narrow bridge across a chasm where the wind whips through the gap. The wind is too strong to safely traverse the narrow bridge. You strike the bell of courage. It sounds loud and clear, echoing off the chasm walls as the wind subsides. You cross the chasm. As you cross the chasm, you see a river of lava below you. Jana says, This is the best place to destroy the Skull of Mundane. Cast it into the lava below. A hideous scream echoes through the chasm for a moment as the Skull of Mundane falls into the lava. You proceed into the Great Stygian Abyss. Torch. Do not... Oh, I forgot I put this here. Do not enter Stygian Abyss. Have completed parts of quest. Only who has progressed the path of Avatar has... Oh, here, unknown adventurer. Okay. Now, everything in this place requires magic to destroy. Although, since these guys are just ghosts, I think they're still susceptible to being repelled. RPG Maker allows you to color shift the sprites of the creatures that you make. And I think what it is, that sort of, for these particular creatures, I color shifted them to be, just to be completely unique, basically. Quit missing, you guys! I guess it doesn't matter, he's running away. Get away from me. Oh, these creatures are moving way faster than the other ones were. Abyssal lizards emerged. Well, give them the old slash, slash, slash. Ouch. Being on fire is gonna suck. God, these guys are fast, too. Tremor! Hit him in the earth. Wow, Maria. Just wow. You did 91 damage to 3 of those guys and just destroyed their hopes and dreams. Crossing this bridge. There's a Hydra. We're just gonna skirt past him. More lava lizards. I mean, you have this gigantic mana pool that regenerates faster than anything. Huh. Continuing on. Oh, brother. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. Doing all right, doing all right. Problematic. Those are sleep fields. Jana, can you dispel fields, please? Thank you. We're gonna skirt down the sides here. Get out of here, you dudes. All of the demons are vexed and should be leaving me alone, even though probably some of them are gonna die. So, obviously some subtle, not so subtle changes to the music. You heard it last episode, this track the first, last episode for the first time in the battles that go on in the altar rooms. Each of these levels has some of the work from Ultima Lazarus around Blackthorn's castle. And yes, these fountains are not good for us. They're not fountains that we want to use. Just go ahead and repel these guys. They may be fountains that are suitable for the fauna that live here, but not for us. Those are poison fountains. So we can't rely on them. We have to rely on our own wits to keep ourselves healthy. Jeffrey's getting a beat down out here. He was lit on fire once. Can we finish off this ghost and move along? Yeah, it's also a poison fountain, but here's the first of the many ways down. This ancient altar has an inscription written on it. What do you possess if all may rely upon your every word? There's an empty hole for a stone of virtue. I insert the stone of honesty. We're getting, our threat index must be pretty high because we're getting a lot of encounters. Or could be that the threat index in this area grows rapidly. I mean, this is supposed to be the final assault, so it's the final series of battles to reach the game's end. Katrina, do your thing. Okay. We descend down. Okay, we got a series of rooms here. Quite a long hallway. A whole bunch of poison fields. Well, there's no way around it. We're getting into some battles. Luckily, our armor is doing pretty good. Spells. Tremor. I think it was pretty much one spell I don't use over and over again in this descent. Holy Jesus, 125 damage. Maria, what the heck? Maria's now level 8. That's not going to be good for these guys. Now, these demons are fast. They were able to attack even before Sim got a turn. Get out of here, demons. So at this point of the game, I mean, it's still a battle of attrition. You can see that we are losing hit points, so we've only made it down a couple of levels, and I can't even keep track of what the F. 3 Abyssal Hydra? And they hit like freight trains. No, not negate magic, Katrina. Not that one. That was the wrong spell. The Hydra don't use magic. They just breathe fire. I've negated magic and now I can't cast tremors. God damn it. Man, these things have thick hides. Ow. Even at 800 hit points max, 44 is nothing to sneeze at. What the heck was that? Keep walking, keep walking. Slip by, skirt. Okay. We are fighting a couple of Abyssal Balrons. Now this is a time where I think we might want to negate magic. Yeah. Or we just tremor. Maximum damage output. Katrina, you want to finish this thing off? Not negate magic, please. They're still alive? Yeesh. Okay, I need to get to a safe place to this dungeon here. Just keep walking. Just keep marching. This is obviously an underground lake. Use magic key. Oh yeah, the doors in this thing are ancient and different. Okay, let's take a look, make sure I know where I'm going. Due south, sure. Oh, you don't have enough mana right now, Jana. Shamino, I need you to cast a little Dispel Field action. I really don't feel like taking all these poison fields. If I can avoid it. Dupree, you're up next. With some mana casting. Three castings of this. Maria? Abyssal spiders. Sure, we'll just kill them. One of the features of the Abyss, though, is that, like, literally every single one of these creatures requires a magic weapon to do any damage to. If you don't have a magic weapon, you're doing 0 damage. Okay, we've made it through. This ancient altar has an inscription written on it. What quality compels one to share the journeys of others? The quality of headless. Abyssal headless, to be exact. These ought to be pretty easy to deal with. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and use some of our mana to get people healed up while we're here. I want to keep our health high because you never know if we're going to be in a crawl that's going to require some duration, some sustain. Julia's now level 7. Okay, there is an empty hole for a Stone of Virtue. Insert the Stone of Compassion. Proceed downwards. Spells? Maria, you're the best one with heals. I mean, there's hands down. There's not even close. Okay, we're all above 600 health. Items? Let's take a look. A pretty easy approach to the stairs down if we don't trip any traps. I imagine there are some traps along there that I've managed to skillfully dodge. This ancient altar has an inscription written on it. What answers when great deeds are called for? There's an empty hole for a Stone of Virtue. Insert the Stone of Valor. Okay, we have this passageway south, which is just a gigantic dead end. The passageway east must be the way to go. And there's a whole bunch of locked doors. Phantoms. You know, I really don't feel like dealing with a bunch of abyssal phantoms, so go away. We're gonna have puzzles and other things aplenty when it gets to that part of the dungeon. Yikes, Katrina. Jeffrey, what you got? Sim strikes a killing blow. Maria fires a bolt from her magic wand, doing a little bit of damage. Katrina fires bolts from the magic staff and misses. Joffrey, killing blow once again. Nice job. It's locked. It's a good thing I have all these magical keys, because this is just a whole bunch of locked doors along the way. In the original game, these were secret passages. Now, where to? Going up this way is not the move. Those are fire fields. Those are going to suck. Although it looks like this path is less fraught with danger. Sim's light fades. One torch. I don't want to be on fire. God, these guys are fast. 3 of them got to attack before I did? Wow. Let's give them the silver horn. And we'll give them a manual beatdown until they all run away. Behold my strength in arms. We're being attacked by bats now. And I'm not sure if that magical field thing worked. Bunch of magic gems. Well, we're not on fire, so that's good. Okay, we have to blast our way through this gauntlet. Katrina, I mean, you're just the best at this because you've got the mana pool to sustain it. Let's go. Oh, there's a bug. That creature isn't supposed to change direction. It's sprite. Oh well. Silver horn, these guys. These abyssal daemons can get out of here. That sprite running around on the map is changing its animation. There are 2 types of sprite cards that you can attach to an event in RPG Maker MZ. There are cards that have the 4 directions of travel on them. So whenever they move in a direction, it'll pick, you know, like you would have it laid out in 4 rows and it picks the correct row. You lay it out in a specific order with specific rows, and the game will just pick the row that's supposed to represent up, down, left, or right. And then there are sprite cards that, for brevity, allow you to actually combine multiple creatures into a single sprite card. But for those sprites, you're supposed to indicate on the event that's moving around, animating, that it's got a fixed direction. I think the best way to deal with these guys is probably to give them the old beatdown with negate magic. That way they can't put us to sleep. There's only 2 of them. So mass casting tremors isn't all that efficient. I might as well cast targeted spells. In fact, I probably could have cast kill on each of these and gotten them a long way towards dead, but I negated magic, so I can't do that right now. Even with full magic armor and full magic weapons, and plenty of spells and mana, this final assault on the Abyss is a, like, battle of attrition. You can see my hit points are... I've got less than 500 of 800 hit points on my main character. Joffrey's doing okay, but we've been pumping healing into him. Maria and Katrina are taking some damage, even though they're in the back line, so they're getting occasionally targeted. Keep walking. Yeah, I got a couple of sprite problems. This ancient altar has an inscription written on it. What should be the same for the wealthy and poor alike? There is an empty hole for the Stone of Virtue. Well, the wealthy and poor should both be beholden to justice. Insert the Stone of Justice. Let's get out of here. Okay. Maria, you're doing great. 110 mana. That's just gross. In the design of this game, since this was the final assault on basically the hardest dungeon in the game, I found all the most dramatic music I could from the soundtrack for Ultima V Lazarus. And then sort of rated them on which ones were the most dramatic of the most dramatic. So that as you descended, the music sort of slowly amped up over time. Spells. We'll go ahead and just negate magic these guys. We've got all the reagents in the world, we might as well use them. So each backing track for each dungeon layer of the Stygian Abyss, it's a little more intense, a little more dramatic, a little more cinematic as you go along. Of course, I only have this, like, this one battle track to go along the way. But I think it's a sufficiently epic battle track where I don't mind it being repeated over and over again. You're gonna hear the... Okay, so we gotta go through these rooms and through the East Passage somehow. This should be a pretty straightforward fight. I'm not going to bother wasting any magic on it. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone can kill these headless in one hit with their magic weapons if they get a decent roll. Not even a particularly high roll in their damage. And we have been at this for nearly an hour, and I think we're about halfway through the Stygian Abyss. Of course, part of it was prep. We're victorious, hooray! That's going to be more Balrons. Okay. In order to get by there, we have to go in here and deal with this dude. These dudes. 2 Abyssal Zorn. Of course, the first thing they do is just slap us for even daring to enter their realm. Ow. Yeah, the other Abyssal Zorn's pretty fast, too. So they both get to act before we get to do anything. We've negated our magic. We can't heal anymore. And the only thing we can do is just hit them over and over again until they fall over dead. And given their defenses, that's going to take a little bit of work to do. Okay, well, I guess it wasn't too bad. 3 hits killed that Zorn. That double slash, though. I tried to give these solitary creatures some, some heroic type moves that they could do to really cause some harm before being dispatched. Because, you have 4 characters attacking 1 creature. You ought to be able to at least have an impact. Alright, we are through this thing. Now, how do we get through this passage? Oh, I bet it's this. That one? Yes! Keep moving. Keep moving. All right, we're through. Here's a passageway through the back here where we don't have to worry about poison. I mean, I guess I'm really relying on these gems. Probably over-relying on them. So there are 2 ways down. Abyssal Daemons. Would you please leave us alone, Mr. Damon? I don't necessarily want to fight you, because although there is definitely misunderstanding between our people, I don't think you are evil. We just happen to be crawling into your realm and disturbing your peace. Okay. This ancient altar has an inscription written on it. What is loath to place the self above all others? That would be sacrifice. There's an empty hole for the stone of virtue. Insert the stone of sacrifice. Down we go. How are we doing on health? Oh, we need some healing. Let's distribute some healing around and get everyone topped up to at least 600 hit points. Like I said, we really never know when we're going to need to run a gauntlet that could be devastating. It does mean Maria's chewing through her mana, though. That said, I'm not actually overly worried. Okay, let's take a look at the gem. Oh, yeah. This was really interesting to program. This whole section is a maze of rooms that are just connected in various ways. There are different traps and passages, or different triggers and passages to go various directions, and it's possible to sort of make a wrong move and leave the series of rooms and have to start over again in the original game. And I'm honestly not sure even where I'm supposed to start now that I look at it. My light fades. This is just a locked door. This is a passage that goes this way. That's a stairs that goes up. Probably the other thing. A little repel undead action. Did you just slap me, you sorcerer? Get out of here. The abyssal sorcerer. Yeah, run away. Bats fly, and therefore can attack us anywhere. So we're coming up on a series of rooms that it's been long enough I don't quite remember the sequence to. Man, this last bat is really hard to hit. There we go. Magic gem found. Cool. Okay, here's a passage that goes over there where the headless is. It's a dead end. What about this? This is a dead end. All right. A lich and some ghosts. Oh God, he hit so hard. Ghosts draining my health. Maria? Yeah, do that. Let's try something. Yeah, that'll work. Nice. I wasn't sure if kill was going to work because kill only kills the living, I think. It might still do a lot of damage to him. But I didn't want to risk it. I'll hit him with the cold damage. Okay. So, now here's an interesting trick. Not you. Jana? You wanna blink us over there? Hell yes. Okay, we are now here, very, very close to the entrance, to the exit. We just skipped a whole lot of dungeon with that little trick. Lovely. Unfortunately, we do have to blast our way through a bunch of sorcerers. Okay. 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 Maria. And then Katrina, we're going to make these guys regret existing. I thought these guys would have been immune to being vexed, even from tremor. Have to look at that. I mean, it kind of doesn't matter because I planned on doing tremor twice and just clearing the battlefield. They're still alive? They got swallowed up by 2 earthquakes and they're still around, standing around kicking. Oh my gosh, get these guys dead already. One more group, we'll leave them behind. Goodbye. Gotta go. Okay, bye. See ya. This ancient altar has an inscription written on it. What shirks no duty? That would be honor. There's an empty hole for a stone of virtue. Insert the stone of honor. And down we go. Okay. This is just a gauntlet of rooms. Skirt, skirt. Don't open that chest. It's definitely a trap. My light fades. Oh God! That was also a trap! Unfortunately, to get past this part, we have to open some stuff up. Gotta open that. Fight our way through some gazers and some liches. Gazer laser beam. Abyssal Gazer A gets 71 damage. And then Abyssal Gazer A gets killed for 173 damage. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Nice knowing you. Bye-bye. Jeffrey's asleep. I didn't say you were allowed to do that. Get killed. Okay. Step on a track and fight some liches. We're gonna repel. I'm gonna try kill on the lich. I want to see what happens. Yeah, he's immune to it. He's already dead. All right, Katrina, let's wake up our boy. Oh, he was woken up because he was done damage to. I didn't need to cast that spell. That was funny. Skellington, get out of the way. Ow. The Abyssal Lich. Is he dead yet? He's dead. Skellington, you're still here. Okay, we've activated that. We can skirt on. And Abyssal Sorcerer and some other assorted bad guys. Spells. Repel Undead. Really? He tried to hit me but did no damage? Did I see that right? Is my magic defense so good that they can't hurt me? Attack the wrong person. Or the wrong undead. So this sorcerer isn't a lich yet, but he's gonna be. You know that's what he's aiming for. He's like, I want to be an all-powerful lich. Excuse me, coming through. Pardon me. I need to find the next. There we go. The next secret passage to move. Can I just sort of kind of... Yeah, I can get through here. 3 Hydra again? Huh. Oh man, they hit like... Jeez, they hit like freight trains. Okay, let's trimmer. And how about a backup trimmer? With the last of your mana. They're alive? Okay, we killed 2 of them. Jeffrey, don't miss. God, just so many mouths. It's hard to... Katrina's now level 8. Excellent. Okay. I hate to say it, but I think we need to try to make camp right here. Making camp in the middle of the abyss does not sound like the greatest idea in the world ever. We have all of our companions gathered together. That resets our mana pool. And I'm curious. Is the heal spell actually magnified by... No, it doesn't seem to be. It seems like the heal spell is fixed in how much healing it does. So I've been doing it wrong the whole time. Everyone's over 600 hit points. Memo to self. Heal is more or less a fixed value. This ancient altar has an inscription written on it. What in knowing one's inner self knows all? Let me just dispatch these liches hitting for 50 apiece. They're immune to kill, but they're not immune to cold blast. I'm kind of surprised he's still alive. Maria, show him how it's done. 116 damage. I'll take it. There's an empty hole for a stone of valor. We're going to insert the stone of spirituality. This is the stone of spirituality. This is the last. We have made it to the very bottom, or nearly the very bottom of the abyss. Now we have one last series of rooms to fight our way through. How's everyone looking? Jana, could you do us the favor of... we're going to skirt past some battles here. As much as we can. We have to activate... Ow. That. Taking damage all along the way. Oh, everyone got so beat up from that. That was about 100 damage overall per person. Another lich and some ghosts. Well, we know how to take care of these guys, right, party? Good old repel undead. We're about an hour and 7 minutes into this finale episode, so it's actually going a little faster than I thought it would. Either run or be dead. Or re-dead. Undead? Okay. Sim's light fades. Can I skirt past this guy? Because I really don't want to fight him if I can avoid it. Nope. A warrior emerged, a warden emerged, a fixer emerged, and a wizard emerged. This is basically the anti-party. And they have access to spells and stuff too, and various things. And what was that? Well, it doesn't matter. We're gonna make them suck it with some gigantic spells. Okay. What if I do it again? Not bad. All right. It only took 3 tremors to kill them all. Jesus, 90 mana worth of tremors. Okay, they're dead. Skirt. Nope. 2 Balrons. And they're gonna try to put us all to sleep. Do I have the ability to cast negate magic? I do. Okay. We're down to the old-fashioned beatdown. Unfortunately, there's only one of us awake right now, and this is going to sting. Not if they're silly enough to slap us. Thank you for slapping us awake, I suppose? God, they're hitting hard. This is the final push. We just got to get through these last few encounters. And skirt past the rest. Can we make these guys dead? Jeffrey, do some damage, please. Thank you. Jeffrey's down below half hit points makes me nervous. God, these guys are resilient. Balrons are the worst. Literally. I think the only thing that's more dangerous than the Balron is the Zorn. Continue skirting. Okay, good. We're through. Jana, you are a peach. Hanging out with us, joining us at this late hour to cast some spells. Not Dispel Field. Heal. Dupree, you've got some healing in you. Who needs it the most? Jeffrey does. We're sort of running out of time to cast all these healing spells. We're gonna go. An ancient altar has an inscription written on it. What is that which the poor are born with, but the wealthy strive to obtain? There's an empty hole for the stone of virtue. This would be the virtue of humility. This ancient door stands before you. In the door you see the 3 keyholes, each with an inscription written above it. Dupree exclaims, "Veritas, the word of truth!" An inscription above the first keyhole reads, "Word of passage, Veritas." Oh, so this would be a much more difficult puzzle if I didn't have the words of passage from Dupree. Past me did future me a solid. Because otherwise I'd have to guess. If I didn't know what Veritas meant, I'd be like, is it this one? Dupree exclaims, Animus, the word of love. An inscription above the second keyhole reads, word of passage, Animus. That makes it the key of love. Dupree exclaims, Audentia, the word of courage. And for those who have played Ultima IV, yes, I have changed these words from ver ammo core, ver ammo and core, to add more gravitas really to this moment. Dupree's quest was to collect those words. He was able to do it for our party. And basically, in so doing, gave us the cheat code, really. An inscription above the last keyhole reads, word of passage, Audentia. Insert the key of courage. Jana says, Britannia can hope for true justice now that the skull of Mundane has been destroyed. Dupree says, it has been a great honor to complete this quest with you, my friend. Shimino looks in awe. We've done it, my friend. I have lived my whole life seeking to view the Codex. The Codex of Ultimate Wisdom opens before you. If all 8 virtues of the Avatar are derived from the 3 principles of truth, love, and courage, then what is the one thing which encompasses and is the whole of all undeniable truth, unending love, and unyielding courage? The infinite knowledge of the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom is revealed to you. You have proven yourself to the people of Britannia to be truly good in nature. Know, then, that the quest of the Avatar is the endless quest of a lifetime. Avatarhood is a living gift. It must always and forever be nurtured to flourish. As you meditate on this knowledge, you open your eyes to a familiar circle of stones. You wonder if your recent adventures, it seems a time and place very distant. You wonder if it really happened. Then you realize that in your hand you still hold the Ankh. You walk away from the circle knowing that you can always return from where you came, since you know the secret of the gates. Congratulations. You have completed Ultima IV Avatar. And congratulations to you for watching through this entire series and enjoying this journey with me. Ultima IV adaptation by SimGamer.tv. Hey, that's me. Thanks for playing. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments, for your likes, for your subscriptions, for supporting this kind of exclusive content. Depending on how much traction it gets, maybe I'll make an entirely different role-playing game and distribute it on Steam. That'll be fun. Ultima Avatar. Here roll the credits. Ultima Avatar is a personal fan adaptation of Ultima IV Quest of the Avatar by SimGamer.tv. That would be me. The original game, Ultima IV Quest of the Avatar, was by Richard Garriott, published by Origin Systems. I used the game engine RPG Maker MZ to build this, and the original was developed, RPG Maker MZ was developed by Gotcha Gotcha Games, Katakawa, and Yoji Ojima. Published by Gotcha Gotcha Games. The following images were used in the making of this game. Sourced from wiki.ultimacodex.com, artist unknown. I used these images and styled them to fit the theme of the game, recolored them, resized them, maybe did some trim and stuff like that. The following images are protected by copyright, I believe. These cards were certainly, I don't remember where they were used. What game actually used them? I have a number of images that I sourced from Google Image Search and adapted for visual style. There's some NPCs in here, some creatures, some various other arts. things from Fantasy Flight Games, Deviant Art, The Savage Frontier, a photo of the Carolina Renaissance Festival, Justin Wozniak, he sounds familiar, Phoenix Entertainment SPA, the panel journal imported from the image from the original book of Magic included in the boxed game. The key of 3 parts was a screenshot from Blade and Sorcery by Warp Frog. Map of Britannia is an important image of the original cloth map included in the boxed game. I actually have the Ultima V cloth map over my shoulder right now. More stuff from Deviant Art, more stuff from the Ohio Renaissance Festival. A couple of things from Artist Unknown. We have Hivewired and WallpaperFlare.com. And then the various music tracks from Ultima V Lazarus, the following music by Chris Manny. Blackthorn's theme, Captain John's Hornpipe, Central Underground, Courage, Serpent Hole theme, Death, Endgame, Joyous Reunion, World Britannia, Tavern 3, and Truth. Following music by James Dangerfield. Camping, Character Creation, Combat 2, Cove, Dream of Lady Nan, Engagement in Melee, Halls of Doom, Harpsichord Tune, Introduction Sequence, Iola's Story, Sea Shanty, The Shadow Lords, Shrine of Compassion, Shrine of Honesty, Shrine of Honor, Shrine of Humility, Shrine of Justice, Shrine of Sacrifice, Shrine of Spirituality, Shrine of Valor, all variations on the same theme. We have the Stone Gate, the harpsichord version of the stone, Tavern 2, Travel 1, which is the Britannia Wanderer, and Travel 2, which is the U5 Omega theme. Underworld Entrance, otherwise known as Worlds Below, Victory Fanfare, Village Theme 3, and Western Underworld. A collaboration by James Dangerfield and Jared Ellsworth gave us The Missing Monarch. Music by James Dangerfield and Vitor Zimmerer gave us The Dark Forest. By Jared Ellsworth, we have Blackthorn Encounter, Britannia Lands, Buccaneer's Den, Conflict, Dark Magic, Eastern Underworld, Grayson's Tale, Lighthouse Theme, Love of the Empath Abbey, Ocean Travel, The Oppression, The Prologue, The Resistance, Stones, Village Theme, Villager Terratella, Virtue, which is the Avatar themes, and the Warriors of Destiny, Lazarus title theme. Music by Panu Grotto Dragon Ailto, Quotes 1 and Quotes 2. Music by Scott Morton, the end title credits, which we're listening to right now. Disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. It is believed that the use of copyright images may qualify as fair use under the United States copyright law for the following reasons. Ultima Avatar is for personal research and educational purposes only. The purpose of using these images is not for commercial use, resale, or distribution. All images sourced from the Google search and may be subject to copyright. SimGamer TV does not claim copyright on any image used in the production of Ultima Avatar. Any illegal distribution or sale of this personal adaptation is strictly prohibited. I didn't quite get that through on time. Ultima Avatar was primarily developed to be shared with SimGamer's kids as a non-Steam game for their Steam decks. I made this fan adaptation because Ultima IV Quest of the Avatar proved foundational to my personal ethos, and I wanted to provide a similar experience to my children at about the same age. The RPG Maker MZ engine provided the opportunity to adapt this project to a format playable on current hardware. And there you have it, friends, SimGamers. Ultima IV Avatar, my fan adaptation of the game. I hope you've enjoyed the series. Please leave comments below about anything you'd like to see that would have been different, or your ideas on game design, or things that you might have done differently to make this game. At some point in the near future, I'm going to be working on Ultima V. Once again, I'm going to use the Ultima V Lazarus soundtrack. I mean, it's already there. Maybe I'll make a game that we can all enjoy together using just RPG Maker assets or something with some actual licensed stuff that I could actually share on Steam Workshop or something. That might be a fun idea. But all that said, and until next time, I will tell you once again, thanks for tuning in to my personal passion project making this game. Until next time, I'm SimGamer TV.